Et bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue sur ce live pour la suite de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hier on s'est quitté, j'étais un peu salé, je vais pas vous mentir, hein. De toute façon je pense que ça s'était vu. Je pense avoir résolu une partie des problèmes. Le deuxième problème que j'ai, je ne préfère pas. Salut Saga. Je ne préfère pas le résoudre parce que ça engendre d'autres soucis sur ma machine. Enfin bref, c'est pas grave. On va continuer. On va espérer que ça. De toute façon, petit live ce soir, 23h max. À partir de demain, je suis en déplacement, petit voyage. On se verra avec Saga. Salut Erebos. Mais pas de soucis. On reprendra le live dimanche soir.
Bonjour Henri. Viens te joindre à notre...
C'est un plaisir pour moi aussi. Je suis surpris de te voir d'aussi bonne humeur pour quelqu'un qui était hier au seuil de la mort.
Raison de plus pour se réjouir. Même l'eau a désormais le goût du meilleur vin.
Bien sûr, je suis allée jusqu'à la source pour la chercher.
Et pour cela, j'ai une dette envers toi.
Putain, on l'avait vu,
J'imagine
ça,
que...
La troisième fois.
Allons.
Et ça l'a mis en
Ça, on
tandis
l'avait
que...
vu.
Des Coumans?
Ouais, franchement, je pense que je vais le passer en VO STFR, hein, parce que là...
Il vit...
Je t'ai...
Quoi?
C'est ce que je... Qu'est-ce qu'il... Mais...
Parce que
C'est bien.
il y a des doublages, franchement, ils sont insupportables.
Quoi qu'il en...
Vraiment.
Fortuna...
Tu vois.
Quoi?
Oh.
Si je me...
Pour Talmberg?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Les... Et...
Ça, je crois qu'on l'avait vu
Ah,
ensemble, je me permets de passer. Hein.
Pour être... Heureusement,
Rac-
nous avons une mission importante. Nous devons...
Pas loin.
Très bien.
Je...
Bah, en fait,
Merci.
J'ai quelque chose. Maman, je...
ils avaient
Cette
foiré
pause,
leur
ce n'est-
VF.
Assurément.
Et vous aussi.
Donc,
Comme l'a dit
ouais,
Henri,
j'avais entendu
que Dieu
ça
vous
aussi.
bénisse pour
Par
votre
contre, le son
générosité
est fort.
et vos...
Voilà, merci.
L'étude de la maison de l'EPA jusqu'à la fin des temps. Si vous vous trouvez un
Ils avaient foiré les doublages, donc ouais, ils retravaillé, je crois, les doublages, mais j'ai pas entendu parler plus que ça. Ah, voilà. Oui, confirmé. Oui. Ah oui, c'est pas photo.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good.
Oh, c'est tellement plus agréable. Ouais, c'est ça.
Hold on a bit.
Oh, il a cette voix-là.
Road, there's something you should know.
Elle est peut-être un peu trop grave.
I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you?
Je sais que ça paraît
I
étrange.
know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that.
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. And Otto von... It was dark. God knows what...
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, but I see you haven't... Come on. Let's get...
Apparemment, ils sont en train de changer. Ouais, c'est ça. C'est bien ce que j'avais cru voir. Hein. Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, la VF, elle est ignoble. Ah, ça fait plaisir de ne plus voir comment la Véram qui monte. Mais c'est pas souvent qu'ils se permettent de refaire le doublage. C'est même plutôt rare. Ouais, on croise les doigts. C'est très rare, je crois, qu'ils refassent les doublages. Hein. Ouais, c'est ça. On avait vu cette cinématique? Je crois pas. Ça avait crash durant la cinématique. Ouais, de ouf. Ouais. Calme-toi, calme tes ardeurs. Ah ça. Oula. Oh non. Ah c'est bon.
They've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
On l'avait pas vu la cinématique.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh, j'avoue, la VO elle est quand même beaucoup mieux. Oh.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
Tous les enculés.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did
Le son de jeu est
confirm
assez
your
fort ou pas?
story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching.
Nickel.
Now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
La bonne hallebarde là.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Ouais, de ouf. Je trouve quand même la voix de Henry un peu trop grave, mais...
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate?
Ouais,
Try
c'est
to
ça.
talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
What else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be alive.
J'arrive.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this
Yo.
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
La démarche de la vieille.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench! What I tell you?
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads.
Talk about your captain.
Oh, poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him,
Je lui parlais
the best place would be Simon's
le
wedding.
mariage de
He'll be
Semina.
there.
Il y assistera, ça c'est sûr.
Look, wait.
Mais attends, tu n'auras plus jamais la main sur moi, tu entends? Tu regardes comme ça, tu n'as rien de mieux à faire.
Better to do.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Bien sûr.
No.
Then get ready. You pair also your work.
Merde. D'accord.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sack my old man was
De-
meant to take them into the house.
J'ai
But as
disparu.
soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right. We'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Alice.
Scallies.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
But that toe rag only gave me the innards. What do you expect?
Quoi?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a
Il y a un
feast that's a
banquet.
lot different from when some
Pas celui d'un
tanner gets.
mariage. Oh non! Oh non! Allez. Putain, c'était sûr. C'est sûr que ça allait revenir. Enfin, je vous avais à moitié prévenu. Hein. Mais oh. Ouais, mais. Au moins, c'est pas le live qui a crash. Faut voir le bon côté des choses. C'était le jeu, je vous l'avais dit. Hein. Allez, le jeu. Non, j'aimerais bien qu'il se relance. Par contre. Ah, synchronisation. Vers le cloud. Un truc que j'ai à reprocher à ce jeu, c'est qu'il n'y ait pas de sauvegarde auto, tu vois. Allez. Merci. Eh, Saga, tu peux me le ban? Il m'agace, vraiment. Hein. Et tu provoques aussi. C'est-à-dire, si j'ai envie, je peux le faire, mais...
Tricks. An acrobat, eh? What does he do? What doesn't he do? Strong as a...
J'ai passé justement le... En fait, je suis déjà à la quête, normalement, pour trouver du travail.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see
Très
you. though.
contente de te voir.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
Interest to us.
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list, and that shouldn't be a...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
J'ai passé là où il y avait
We
le...
can work off our debt. If we both do it.
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Vous voyez.
Do you have any idea?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but people will remember my face.
Ne
When everything's
montrer
cleared up, word will get around that I lug
ici,
sacks
sac
here like some
simplement
beggar.
mendiant.
As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be...
Not orator, laboratoris.
Ouais.
The plebs who shovel and bellatoris. The warriors who
un
protect
genou
the
gauche.
ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
T'as pas eu la notif? Eh. Tu te fous de nous, Vaili. Elle est sur Discord.
I understand.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Plaisir.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Cheers! Find that.
Petit... Ouais, enfin bref. Il y a des problèmes de partout.
Get them out of here.
God grant you
How's
health.
it going? The wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week, and the one before that.
It's good for you. Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
Se faire servir un verre, lui. Hein?
Saturn and Jupiter are in the bad.
Ouais, je pense. Parce qu'à chaque fois, ça me met une erreur de driver. Enfin, ça me demande un report de driver, en fait. C'est pas... Enfin, c'est pas anodin. Si le driver a cessé de fonctionner, c'est bien pour une raison.
You still wouldn't be impressed, would
Je sais
you?
pas ce que t'en penses, toi, mais...
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pick her some cabbage, friend.
Ave Maria.
En gros, il faudrait que je le désinstalle complètement et je le réinstalle. Ouais, peut-être.
What did you say?
See it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Ouais, il faudrait regarder.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it
Oh
in,
merde.
Henry.
Oh merde.
I don't believe...
Believe what you like. And in fact,
Oh, you want to come to... I'll give you a piece. If you can make yourself... You'll see the...
I am.
I am Sir Hans Capon. Lord... You're starting to...
No apology.
Oh.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh,
Ah, ça,
I'd
ce
like
serait
to
bien,
see
ça, ouais.
that. Come on,
Je
then.
pense que ça pourrait résoudre le souci, ça. Ouh. J'ai pas envie de m'en mêler, moi.
Oh, rip your ass open!
Fucker out, damn it!
Yeah!
No,
Don't
no.
spare him!
I give up.
Merde, mais...
Take that!
Nice it! Why did you do that? Hey! Stop fighting! Let him
Come on then! Fucking hell!
Yeah! Don't spare it!
Alos! You'll kick the bookie, you shit!
Allez.
Slice him up! You lived like a wretch, and now you'll die like one. This is unbelievable. Hear that?
Nice hit.
That's your
Now
death
you're
blow.
finished.
Show your stuff!
You'll die. Slice him up!
Alos! Slice him up!
Fucker out, damn it!
Scheiße! What now, fucker?
Slice him up!
Ah. Ah. Aïe.
Filthy vermin!
Allez, et de 1 à terre.
Nice hit!
Let him! He's got no chance.
Et de 2 à terre.
Mais vous êtes zinzing!
Alors par contre j'ai plus le son. Ah si. Non, j'ai plus le son des alertes. Je sais pas pourquoi. À moins que vous l'ayez eu. Peut-être que vous l'ayez eu. Ouais, ok. Faut juste que je me repars, mais ça c'est rien de grave. Nickel.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
J'espère que vous l'ayez eu dans tous les cas.
Like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Et... Enfin, pourtant je l'ai mise en 450 de haut, tu vois. Par 800, ouais.
Who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
Oui.
This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world. Still got nothing to say. Not worth the fucking effort, am I? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt. You still can't think of anything to say, eh? All right. Have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Il vaut même pas la peine qu'on parle.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Bogo, Bogo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh con! Pardon. Sorti tout seul.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck
Well,
without
come
you.
on.
You stuck up. What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Je trouve que
Now things
sur
can
le
only get
2,
better.
le mouvement des visages est moins bien fait que dans le 1.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez.
Somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece.
Les expressions sont moins adaptées à la situation.
Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves
Je sais
showing
pas
off to
si
girls.
vous avez la même avec moi, mais... Ouais, c'est ça. Je sais pas, c'est... Dans le 1, les visages étaient vivants, ils avaient une expression et étaient adaptés à la scène en fait. Ouais, je sais pas.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Après, ça risque d'être compliqué de refaire tous les modèles et tout, donc je sais pas si ça sera patché. Hein.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He rigs logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes... Sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Désolé, j'arrive. Hein. Ouais. Vous l'entendez beaucoup?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower.
C'est vrai, quand j'écris, je bombarde un peu. J'éclate un peu mon clavier, ouais.
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed?
A groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Pas de refus.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory.
Oh.
Although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These will come in
Pardon.
handy.
Just don't get
Je
yourself
craque.
caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg
Oui,
them
ça
to
va.
be green like me.
The hell you will.
Elle m'a filé
These
des crochets.
wine turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Ah, c'est les 5 groschen. Comment je...
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Hop.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Hop là. Oula.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far.
Vaili, donne pas de mauvaises idées, s'il te plaît.
Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're
C'est
there.
trop
So I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you. I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Nickel. Attendez, je reprends juste ça. Ouais, c'est bon. On est bon. On va aller là-bas. Alors j'ai un peu fait du off pour dire de... On va tout de suite aller là-bas, on va se faire un peu de pognon là-bas. Ah oui, mais d'abord il y a ça à aller voir. On va dire. Je vais aller voir ça. Ah oui, par contre je suis à Walp, c'est vrai. Attendez. Voilà. Non. Je farme pas en off, je vois ce que je peux faire.
God bless.
Surtout.
What would you like?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachon. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that.
Lui, par exemple, sa VF, elle est ignoble.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all.
Ouais. J'ai vu le doublage d'un des... Enfin, il commence à mettre des influenceurs en VO. En VF, pardon. Sauf qu'il y en a qui sont vraiment pas forcément très bons en doublage et...
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
Ah ouais? Ok.
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad, and died on his way back to his king. Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight, each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. Midnight? Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously
Vaili, elle va s'amuser
a
maintenant.
nice poleaxe made in Prague too. but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's
Moi,
order.
psychopathe, jamais.
Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
Oh. J'ai trouvé un élément de l'arme. Ah, il y en a qui vont s'amuser là. Ah, ça, il y en a qui vont vraiment s'amuser. Le pays. Pas d'intérêt, je pense. Ah, c'est le barbare.
Good day to you.
Bailly, restez là.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field.
Pardon.
Just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
Par contre, Saga, moi je dis celui-là t'augmente les points hein, pour l'utiliser. Hein.
Someone buried here. Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them
Parce que à 1000 il est pas assez cher.
Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region.
Moi, je...
Now someone's stealing.
Ah, j'aurais dit 5000, tu vois.
Disaster.
Cabbage.
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Bailey dans la détresse.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Eh, je vais pas causer de trouble.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Je vois pas de quoi tu parles. Il est où ce point là? À la taverne peut-être.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Eh, j'ai rien fait.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
Ok, elle est pas contente donc c'est mort. Et là-bas. Elle. Ah, ça va. Et donc c'est lui.
You're not allowed here.
C'est quoi?
Go now.
Mais j'ai rien fait.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few
Ah, la
days ago,
moustache.
when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pot.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelly-Off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do?
Bonne nuit, de toute façon je vais y aller aussi moi. Je voulais juste relancer le live avant... juste, petite info, je sais pas si t'étais là quand je l'ai dit. Je serai pas en live là jusqu'à dimanche. Je monte sur Paris.
Wiedersehen.
Et donc voilà. Mais bonne nuit. Or possiblement à bientôt en live. Mais t'inquiète. Je reste pas... Enfin... Je reste jusque... Je liverai dimanche soir. Tranquille. Et si t'es motivé, vas-y, viens sur Paris et on se fait un truc. Oh la ville. What the fuck? Je crois qu'il y a un problème de texture. À l'aide. Oui, tout à fait, bien sûr. Aïe aïe aïe. C'est ça là-bas. Oh, ça c'est des brigands ça. Ils ont maltraité lui là. Je vais pas m'approcher. Ah, ça y est.
Something wrong? Soon will be. Can I be of any help? You can pray. What? Say your prayers. Oh, angel of God, my guardian.
Ouais, cet enfoiré il est bien stuff. Hein. J'ai arrivé jusqu'au forgeron là-bas et je vais m'arrêter. Allez, cassez-vous. Ah, ils l'ont carrément laissé à poil. Ah là là. Oh les chiens. Vide. Il n'y a plus rien sur lui. trop le chien. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? Un chien sauvage. Oh là. Ah non, les chiens sauvages n'attaquent pas les humains. Ou c'est l'inverse, c'est les loups qui n'attaquent pas les humains. Enfin, je sais plus. Ah.
God bless you.
Another round. I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there.
You're having problems with the Geliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been
Ah
nothing
oui,
but trouble for years.
ça c'est un peu drôle.
The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
Que tu que je fasse?
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Geliovites right away.
D'accord, je vais t'aider.
I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Gelioff, has this beautiful bull.
Ça c'est très drôle ça.
The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow white bull a nice new coat of paint. Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Intéressant.
All right then. Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
I'll have a look at the...
Vendre, on va vendre tout ça. Voilà.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with this.
All right.
That's more like it.
Allez.
Aye, that'll do. I hope
Voilà.
you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Oh. cuillerée. Ni vu ni connu. Nickel. Ça, en vrai, c'est à peu près bien. Maintenant, tu voles la nourriture. Il me parlait, lui.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
J'ai besoin de... connu pour
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Au travail.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Bon, allez, on fera ça. Merde. Faut d'abord que je prenne ça. Alors je crois que t'as laissé tomber ton fer rouge là, hein? Je vais passer le didacticiel là parce que je sais faire.
Some things like swords are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, but try poking it around for a bit. Now get furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works better. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. Got time for that.
Merde.
Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dog could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides.
Pas assez tendu, c'est chiant.
Other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, you can't just stand there and gape at it. Move it. You're standing there like a fence post. You call this working? Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, you can't just stand there and gape at it. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you got to go there and back.
Eh ben je sais. Je sais. Désolé, je parle pas.
Get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The sparks are flying. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And the sword will be done. The
Et
rest
voilà.
is just tweaking.
Plus simple, rapide, efficace. Première épée. Nickel ça.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
Merci.
Certainly. Carry on hammering as well as you did today. You've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Ce que je voulais savoir. Est-ce que vous voulez qu'on regarde un peu, mais en soi, il n'y a rien d'extraordinaire.
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep
Il
in
l'a
the
dit
chamber by the
pendant
woodshed,
qu'on forgeait.
and there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of
Voilà.
course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, this is just a village, you know. The local.
What can I do?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around
Je
here.
pourrais t'acheter tes
But
plus belles
I'll happily
pièces.
buy some of the nicer things from you.
Maintenant,
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is
des
axes and horseshoes.
des fers à cheval.
Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both
Et voilà,
supposed
des
to look
esquisses.
like, and some iron. You can get
Yes.
down to it right away.
Just like that?
Suite.
You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two.
Parce que
I'm not
je
going
vais,
to
je
look
vais
over your shoulder all bloody day.
Mais
You
c'est
take
une
care of
journée.
these smaller jobs.
T'occuper des tâches les
Forge
plus simples
away
de la
as long
forge.
as you're able,
Tant que tu
and
pourras.
then sell it all.
Puis vends le
Once
tout.
you've made some coin,
Faut que
and
tu
feel
auras
like
gagné un
being
peu
out in
d'argent et
the
que
open
tu te
again,
sentiras un peu plus de l'aise
I'll
avec
give
un
you
marteau. Je te donnerai des missions
some
intéressantes.
more interesting work.
Ah, c'est ça que j'avais pas. Nickel. Je vais pouvoir aller save. Hop là. Et surtout, grâce au live, regardez. Déjà, on va prendre tout ça. Cuire. Serre de forgeron. Oh, les gants en cuir. Et là dedans, j'ai un peu de stuff. Ça. Coton de doigt, rose. Bassiné, que je vais pas pouvoir mettre tout de suite. Hop là. Et donc ça me fait une épée. Ah. Le bassinet, je peux pas le mettre parce que j'ai pas de coiffe. Une coiffe pour au moins mettre un bassinet. Ouais, pas trop mal. Attends, je te montre. Collier de cuir. Non, je rigole. Non. J'ai pas pris le pourpoint, merde. Attends. Pourpoint, laine. Si j'oublie ça, ça va pas aller. Ouais, c'est le mieux. Avec les gantelets. Les manches. Le bassinet, je peux pas voir. Non, je peux pas voir. C'est pas trop mal. Par-dessus, tu mets le... Tu mets ça, l'octon. Et attends, je vais prendre aussi le manteau, tiens. Pas quoi il ressemble. Tac, tac. Ah. Alors ça, c'est un peu ridicule. La capuche, ça va, c'est pas trop mal en vrai. Avec ça. Oh, ça va, ça passe. C'est correct. Non, je préfère le coton. Hein. Ah, vous préférez quoi? Le coton... Merde, j'appuie sur des touches en même temps. En vert comme ça, j'aime bien. Ah, vas-y, je vais partir avec ça, j'aime bien la gueule. Ouais, ça fait un peu Robin Hood, ouais. Et on va partir comme ça. Pas trop mal, hein. En vrai, ça va, ça a de la gueule. Surtout ça. J'ai des armes maintenant. Je vais surtout fabriquer des fers à cheval, c'est ce qui rapporte le plus. Ouais, c'est sympa, hein. Bon, voilà. Hop là. On save. Et... Je vous dis. À demain. Non, bah non, pas à demain. À dimanche. Pour la suite. Allez. À la prochaine. Merci à toutes et tous d'avoir suivi le live. et à bientôt.